So today I did a fall tutorial and I did a really deep copper smoky eye. Has kind of a lot of copper and red tones in it. I think it's perfect for the fall. I love smoky eyes in general, but I really like when it's a colored smoky eye because it makes color a lot more wearable and it makes a dark eye a lot more wearable than doing like a black or a gray. And it just adds a very pretty like warm glow to your whole face. So I used the LORAC Pro palette today. I love this palette for creating all sorts of looks, and it's very great for fall because it has a lot of really pretty like deep jewel tones in it. So yeah, this look is fairly easy to recreate. And then I just paired it with some really glowy warm cheeks and then a very nude lip. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, first I'm going to mix the cream color and this light taupe color. You could also use any skin tone blending color that you usually use, but I'm just going to mix these two to get the perfect transition color. And I'm just going to blend this color through my crease, kind of up towards my brow bone to help everything blend better later, because when you put down a transition color, it's just going to help all the other colors blend upwards nicely. Then I'm just going to go into the cream color and blend up towards the brow bone a little bit more. Next I'm going to use this Maybelline Color Tattoo in the color Pomegranate Punk, and it's just like a nice creamy burgundy color. You can also use a bronze or a copper base, just something to make this garnet color we're going to put on really vibrant. So I'm just going to put that on the base of my eyelid, and you just want a thin layer with this because just a thin layer will help that color really pop. You don't want to put on too much, else it's going to be too thick. Next I'm going to take a flat brush. This is the MAC 239. This really packs on the color really well. And I'm going to go into this color Garnet, which is a really pretty like deep copper color, and it has a little bit of a cranberry tone to it. So I'm just going to take that on my flat brush and I'm going to pat this color all over that Pomegranate Punk base. Oh, it's so pretty. It's literally like the color of a penny. So I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Next I'm going to take this small tapered blending brush from Sigma. This is the E45, and it's just really nice for getting in the crease because it's like pointed and tapered, but it's fluffy, so it kind of blends it out at the same time. I'm going to go into the color Sable right here. It's kind of a darker brown, and I'm just going to put this color right in the crease and kind of blend it up a little bit. So this is going to add a little bit more depth in the crease, but not take away from the color on the lid too much. Then I'm just going to go back and blend it out a little bit with my big fluffy brush. Next I'm taking a pencil brush. This is a Sigma Pencil E30, and I'm going to go into the darkest brown in the palette, Espresso. And this color is super pigmented like all the colors. It's very, very dark, and I'm going to make this kind of outer V definition on this side. So as you can see, there's a lot more depth on this side, so I'm just going to start by making a little V shape from this part of my crease down to my lash line. Kind of blend it in, and then you're going to go slightly into the crease so you get that nice V shape. And it looks really harsh right now, but we're going to go ahead and blend it out. And you just kind of want to work your brush back and forth to blend it with that garnet color. Then I'm going to go back into the cream color. I'm just going to touch up this highlight underneath the brow bone to kind of clean everything up. Okay, so before we move on to the under eye shadow, I'm going to use a little bit of a black eyeliner. This is the Urban Decay one in Perversion. It's a super rich, creamy black liner. You can use any black liner you have. And I'm just going to add a slight bit of definition on the top lash line. With a smoky eye, I don't really like to do very heavy liner on the top. I like it to look very soft, and if it is thick, just be very blended out. So I'm just going to take my pencil and run it as close to my lash line as I can, just to add a little bit of definition and thickness. Then with a small eyeliner smudge brush, I'm going to go into this dark black color, and I'm just going to use this black and this smudge brush to kind of soften out that line a little bit so it's not such a definite line. Okay, so I went ahead and applied my concealer, my foundation, and my eyebrows, so that's why I look a lot better now. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this eye. I'm going to go back into the garnet color with my pencil brush, and I'm just going to run this color on my lower lash line. And with my smudge brush, and go into Espresso. I'm just going to put this on the outer part of my lower lash line, kind of like an eyeliner to add a little bit more definition. Okay, so I'm going to use a brown color on my waterline because I think it's a lot softer than using a black, and I really like how the shimmer in this eyeliner really complements the look. It's not too shimmery that you can't use it on your waterline though, but it's the Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner in brown, and I'm just going to put that on my waterline. It's kind of like a bronzy brown. So as you can see, it added that like smokiness and drama to the look without being as harsh and in your face as a black would. Okay, then all you have to do is apply your mascara. I'm using my favorite Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and I'm just going to put a thick coat on the top and on the bottom. Inner corner highlight, you can use one of the light colors in the palette, but I wanted something a little bit more golden tone, so I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible one in Iced Latte. This is like my favorite highlighter for the inner corners, and I'm just going to put that right on the inner corners, and you can see how it instantly brightens up the look and keeps it from looking really dark on this inner part of your eye. It just adds such a pretty like reflective look. Okay, so moving on to the rest of the face, I'm just going to take my Rimmel Natural Bronzer. It's just a very natural light bronzer color, and I'm just going to lightly put this in the hollows of my cheekbones just to add a nice little bit of color back into my face. Because with these really dark reddish colors on the eyes and then a really pale lip, it can kind of tend to make you look really like washed out or dead, and you don't want to look like that. So as you can see, this just adds a nice bit of color back into your face. And then I'm also going to put some up on my temples and on my jawline. Okay, so for the blush, I wanted to keep it neutral so it didn't distract from the dramatic eyes, but I really wanted to bring in that warm tone and a little bit of that glow to complement the copper eyes. So I'm going to use the MAC blush in Margin. It's a frost finish blush, so it is very shimmery. So if you don't like that, you can just go ahead and use a matte peachy blush. But this color is kind of like a bronzy peach. And I'm just going to put that right here on the apples of my cheeks. And this is a great all year round color because in the summer it kind of gives you that bronzy glow, and in the winter it kind of warms up your complexion and kind of goes along with those really pretty coppery fall tones. So it's a very versatile blush, and I just love the glow that it gives your cheeks. Okay, then for a little extra highlight, you don't really need one with that blush because it already has shimmer in it, but if you want to, you can add a little bit of a highlighter. I'm going to use this golden tone one from Hard Candy. It's in the color Tiki, and I'm using a golden tone one to kind of tie in with the warm colors on the eyes. So I'm just going to put that on the tops of my cheekbones. I really like to complement the cheeks and the eyes. Like if you were doing a very cool tone eye, bring in some cooler colors on your face as well. Or you can always mix it up too, that's fun to contrast, but I like to keep it in the warm tones when I'm doing warmer colors on my eyes. Okay, so for the lips, I'm super excited to show you guys this combo that I've been loving. It's the Revlon Matte Lipstick in Nude Attitude, and I haven't used this color in a long time, but it's a really pretty matte nude color, and a lot of nudes are very dry if they're going to be matte, and this one's just very creamy and smooth. So I'm just going to put that on. It's a very pale, like peachy skin tone nude. So, okay, so it kind of looks like concealer lips right now. Not really a fan of that look, so I'm going to add the NYX Glam Gloss on top. This is in the color VIP. It's just a gorgeous, like super reflective, shimmery nude lip gloss, and it kind of has that golden tone to it as well. And I'm just going to put that right in the center of that nude lip. As you can see, it just adds so much reflectiveness and makes your lips look a lot less dead. Okay guys, so here's the finished look. I just zoomed you in so you can see the whole look a little bit better. It's just a very pretty, warm, smoky eye, but I think it's very wearable because it is using that copper color instead of like a dark gray or black. So yeah, if you guys try out this look, please send me a picture on Instagram or leave a video response. I'm going to leave all my links down below. My blog, Beauty and Bananas, my Instagram, my Twitter, and all that stuff I will link down below. If you want to get the Sigma brushes I used in this video, because I really think they help create a smoky eye, I will leave that link in the down bar as well. They're my favorite brushes. And yeah, I think that's all. I hope you guys have a great start to fall, and I will see you later. Bye.